Okay, so we are on to Respect is the name of the song. And the meaning is probably a different melody. The beginning of...
What you
All right, so how do we say this? So is it Namjoon?
Namjoon.
Namjoon. So that's his actual...
That's his real name, Kim Namjoon.
Okay. Yeah. Namjoon. Because I still haven't learned... We know all the shortcuts. So... of Namjoon's verse mentions how these days he hears the word a lot and is now confused as to what the intentions behind the words are, as it is an admiration for someone elicited by achievements. Namjoon shows his worries in terms of how generally you would assume respect is for superior people, alluding to the fact that people now consider them superior. He also says respect, as in re equals to do again, and the term spect associated with image-producing machinery in science, so essentially something that looks. Okay, so which is why with the line respect means, as it sounds, to literally look again and again. He begins to express his fear that the more respect and admiration they get, the more people will look at them, and thus the more people can find their flaws. Namjoon then proceeds to say that even though you, ARMY, see BTS flaws, you still keep looking at us because you need that perfect role model to look up to. So I can easily say, no matter how heavy of a word it is, I wish one day I can truly say respect and mean it towards both BTS and ARMY. Okay. So this is a live. And let's begin.
Respect. Should I go or should I?
Oh, this. So we saw this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So wait, what song was this one? This one got to me. What song was that?
Jamais Vu from Persona, the unit song with the three.
Yes.
Jungkook,
I remember
Jin.
that one definitely hit me emotionally. I remember that scene immediately.
Respect. Should I go or should I go or should I?
That's a cool. I like that.
날씨가 좋구만. 가볼까? Put your hands in the air.
Yeah, it's just an RM.
Put your hands in the air. Like you don't care. Just like you don't care. Hey yo, sugar. 왜? 요즘 나 떠다니는 단어. 근데 요새 뜻이 좀 헷갈려. 왜? 그걸 한데 누굴 찾고 뭐만 하면. 나도 잘은 몰라, brother 낸데 알아. 분명 기사랑 보다 상위. 사위 어쩜 그중 최상위. 애초제 하고 있는 개념이 존경이란 거 아냐, 내 말에 respect 말 그대로 보고 자꾸 보는 거. 자꾸 보다 보면은 단점이 보여. 뭐 그럼에도 자꾸 보고 싶단 건 필요하지. 그 누구니까 나 완벽한 해서 나 도무지 쉽게 말 못해 아득하거든 그 무게와 두께 언젠가 당장이 말할 수 있게 되기를 진심을 다했어 내게 또
우리 정병을 쉽게 말하지마 yeah.
아직 나도 잘 모르겠으니까 yeah.
나도 가끔 내가 무서우니까
약한 내가 강바닥하면 너저지 쉽게들 알아내 뭔지 모르는데 다시 들여다보길 One time, two time 쉽게만 안 할래 아직 잘 몰라도 언젠가 말할게 Respect one time, oh yeah.
So here they are again, taking really a heavy concept and being playful with it, in a sense. So they're having fun with the dynamic, and I would imagine of all seven, the role that is expected out of RM as the leader, there's just that much more heaviness in wrestling with this concept, with the lyrics and everything. So it's kind of cool that he's playing off another singer as opposed to just solo, which it could have been as well. So there's kind of a cool play back and forth.
Yeah. No, since we listened to On first, everything sort of had like a lighter tone to it. It's got a little bit of the funness. I like it.
So
and I like these tandem like things that they have with the two of them. It's cool. Like I think I was saying it last week. They're finding all these different ways of accentuating the members and like different iterations, different just combinations of things. You know, just accentuating their skills, accentuating like the individual relationships. It's neat, yeah.
I'm curious too, on the last video that we watched, I forgot to ask this. That set that he had with the moon and everything, was that designed for the tour? And then or you know what I mean? Like, were they planning a tour and then pandemic shut it down? Or did they build that for that event? I was just curious.
No.
I don't know.
Because I mean, it was
either. That's
because
a really good question.
they really didn't need to. You know what I mean? Like to go to that extent. Of course,
it's what
we
they
love that
do.
they did. Yeah. But
it's by default.
but to have such a massive set, it was like that was designed for a live. It appears like that was designed for a concert scenario.
It wouldn't be inconceivable that it was designed for the online concert, even if it
I
would
wouldn't
have
put it
been
past them.
used for the offline one.
Yeah.
Because in Soju, the fan concert that they did later, in 2021, I think it was, that the scale of that entire stage was out of this world. It was insane.
Yeah.
You
They
haven't
drove
even seen
cars
it
and stuff on that stage.
yet. Exactly. It was absolutely mad.
Yeah.
And they'd figured out their technique.
Bring on the horses.
I can't wait for you to... Okay, I won't tell you that now.
All right. Let's keep going.
Let's take it Monday.
오늘
Last one to go, yeah, ma.
부릅니다.
Let's take it 뭐길래.
뭐길래
다른 let's take it 말하는지.
하는지
솔직히 이해가 안 되네.
안 되네.
누구를 존경한다는 게.
하는 게
이렇게 쉬운 거였네. 아직도 이해가 안 되네. 솔과 존경은 필요 없지.
인정
춤조차도 없는데.
인정
뒤에서 너박씩 가는 거.
너박씩.
되고자 하면 되고. 나는 솔직히 너도 리스펙. 너도 나를 리스펙. 할 거라는 생각은 1도 없으니 skip it. 리스펙. 나는 너를 리스펙. 웃으면서 욕하는 저 친구에게 박수.
Respect Respect
너의 삶의 모든 영광과 번영이 1등.
Respect Respect 너의 앞길은 영원한 축복이 함께하길
명예 전진
Respect Respect 한번 더 시작 Go 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 시작해준 사람들
뭔지 모르는데
다시 길을 잡을게
One time
Sugar's loving
말
this.
안 할래
아직 잘 몰라도
언젠가 말할게
One time Oh yeah
많이 리스펙이 뭔 줄 알아
아직도 모르겠습니다
존중
존경
그런 게 말 리스펙 아니겠나 그런 생각은
그러니까 형이 아까 보니까 춤 좀 추십디가
아이고 어떡하나
연습 좀
You know
했나
what?
본데
Wait,
The
what's
end of that
happening
is
at the
so
end there?
funny is because they break into like Satsuri, which is like dialect speech. So they're no longer speaking like formal Seoul dialect. They just break into like a
Okay.
completely different type of speaking, which is like it's comedic, but it's also like Yoongi is from Daegu, which is not Seoul. So they have their own like accent, which is, and then you have like Namjoon is quite famed for what is called namturi. So like this turi expression refers to like a dialect. So nam, as in Namjoon, namturi is the Namjoon dialect, which is like a combination of all of them because two of them are from Daegu. J-Hope is from Gwangju, which is a different district which has its own dialect.
Sure.
And then Jimin and Jungkook are from Busan, which has again another very strong dialect. So he speaks a mixture of all of their dialects because you know they're living together, they're talking together.
Oh, yeah.
And you adopt each other's speech, and it becomes its own language. So that's like Namturi. So
That's cool. I mean, it definitely felt improv
Yeah.
conversation at the end there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really interesting that you picked up how they wanted to. They talk about this in the interview that you didn't watch for homework. That after the heavy album,
No shade, no shade.
after the heaviness of the album, the rest of the album, they wanted to kind of lighten the tone, and it was sort of unintentionally intentional or intentionally unintentional, one of those. And they wrote the song really quickly. They wrote their own verses, and it just came out lightly how they wanted it to, according to plan, unplannedly.
Yeah.
The
That
Jersey
was fun.
Shore of Korea. What's the Jersey Shore of Korea?
I don't know what's
It's a great
Jersey
line.
Shore.
And someone said too that this was built for this show. So thank you, Waffles, for that information. So they canceled the storage rental for the sets for the tour well before this, apparently. So very interesting.
Add one more, maybe two more things, because it occurred to me as they went from like
7 more things, actually.
I'm sorry, because they went from the Jamais Vu stage into the Respect stage. Namjoon is like, he's a word genius. He's a genius generally, but like
Oh, it's production, lyrics, and everything. Yeah.
sometimes
Wordplay is his thing.
yeah, I know
among
English
other
and I
things.
know how to write and stuff, and he does things with English, and I'm like, this man, how are you this poetic genius? Like, respect, right? I studied Latin for 7 years. I never looked at this word the way that he I'm literally having my mind blown right now. Like, yeah, that is what it means if you break it down, like looking again. And Namjoon.
And to turn that into, yeah, that is super cool.
Yeah.
Thank you guys again for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed it. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit like and subscribe. Ring that bell so you always know what videos we're coming out with next.
Yes, and also be sure to check out the links below in the description where you can learn about our memberships, buy us a coffee when we wake up bright and early for you. Check out all the extra perks available there. And you can also go to Throga.com where you take a free vocal assessment to learn more about your voice and become a better singer. Thank you everyone so much for joining. Make sure to check out the next video to keep your thronely experience going.
This video right here.
Yeah, that one. Yes, yeah.
Okay, good. See you guys.
Bye.